Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS FANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS FANS. Let's get to the news now, folks. Buckle up because what's happening with the Browns right now in training camp, in this crucial offseason period, could have long-lasting repercussions for the team's future and the division's balance of power. It's not just a minor roster shuffle. It's a strategic move that might define the quarterback room for years to come, and it's definitely worth your attention. The Browns, as everyone knows, are entering a significant phase of their offseason, and the quarterback battle, so to speak, is heating up in a way that's got fans and analysts alike watching every throw, every rep, every decision during practices. At the heart of this story are four quarterbacks, each with their own story and potential. We've got Kenny Pickett, who, despite being acquired from the Eagles in a recent trade, has quickly become a leading candidate for the starting job. Pickett, as many of you know, was a first-round pick, and he's already got some NFL experience under his belt, including a Super Bowl appearance, which certainly adds to his credibility. During training camp, Pickett has been taking most of the first-team reps in the 11-on-11 drills, which is a clear indication of where the coaching staff's focus is right now. His familiarity with the offense and his leadership qualities make him seem like the frontrunner, especially when you consider his recent exposure to high-pressure situations. But it's not just about Pickett. Joe Flacco, the veteran quarterback, remains a trusted figure in Cleveland's QB room. Flacco's experience, his calmness under pressure, and his knowledge of the game make him a vital backup and a potential starter if needed. Although his reps have been somewhat limited early on, he's still regarded as a reliable and dependable option, someone who can step in when required and provide stability to the offense. Remember, Flacco has been around the league for years, and his presence in the locker room and on the field offers a leadership quality that's invaluable, especially in a season that could be filled with ups and downs. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The Cleveland Browns took a significant gamble in drafting Dillon Gabriel in the third round, and that gamble is paying off in ways that are catching many by surprise. Gabriel, a young quarterback out of college, has made a rapid ascent during training camp. The team clearly prioritized him in the draft, and he's been working with the second team, sometimes even getting reps against the first-team defense. This is a big deal. It's not just about giving a rookie a chance, it's about testing his ability to handle the pressure, to learn quickly, and to adapt to the speed of NFL defenses. Gabriel has been impressing at practice, often receiving more reps than Sanders, and sometimes even being highlighted in drills against the first team. This shows the coaching staff's belief in his potential, and it's a signal that they're seriously considering him as part of the future. And then there's Shedeur Sanders, a fifth-round pick, and the newest addition to Cleveland's quarterback room. Sanders, despite flashes of talent and moments of accuracy during OTAs, where he posted the highest completion rate among Browns quarterbacks during the early offseason, has yet to truly break into the first-team reps in meaningful ways. Over the course of rookie minicamp and mandatory practices, Sanders has mostly been limited to the second team or even third-team reps. The coaching staff, led by Kevin Stefanski, has been very clear that this is a strategic decision, not a reflection of Sanders' talent or potential. Stefanski has emphasized that the split in reps is intentional, aiming to give Sanders the time to develop without rushing him into high-pressure situations. Still, the fact remains that Sanders has not yet faced the top defense in practice, something that's often seen as a key step for a rookie quarterback to grow and prove himself. This situation creates a fascinating dynamic. You have Pickett, who is already getting the Lions' share of the first-team reps, and Flacco, the seasoned veteran, who remains a calm presence in the backfield. Gabriel is rapidly climbing the ranks, getting reps against the first defense and showing flashes of the talent that made him a high draft pick. Meanwhile, Sanders, despite his potential, has been kept somewhat in the background, developing at his own pace. The coaching staff's approach is very deliberate, and it's clear they're trying to balance development with winning now. The question that's on everyone's mind is, who will emerge as Cleveland's starting quarterback when the regular season kicks off? Will it be Pickett, with his NFL experience and recent exposure to high-stakes games? Or will Gabriel, with his athleticism and rapid development, make a surprise run? Maybe Flacco's veteran presence will be the key, especially if the team needs stability early on. What makes this situation even more intriguing is the broader context of the AFC North. The division has been fiercely competitive in recent years, with teams like the Ravens, Bengals, and Steelers all vying for supremacy. Cleveland has been trying to find its footing, trying to build a balanced roster that can contend both offensively and defensively. The quarterback position has been a point of focus for a while now, and this offseason could be the one where the Browns finally settle on a guy who can lead them deep into the playoffs. The development of Gabriel, the progress of Sanders, and the experience of Flacco are all pieces of a puzzle that could drastically alter the division landscape. Looking at the bigger picture, the Browns' approach to this quarterback situation reflects their strategic mindset. They want a guy who can grow within the offense, who can handle the pressure of playing in Cleveland, which is a city that demands excellence and resilience. The team's history with quarterbacks has been mixed, but with Stefanski at the helm and a roster filled with talent, they're aiming to get it right this time. The fact that Sanders is not yet in the top reps doesn't mean he's out of the running. Rather, it shows the coaching staff's patience and their focus on long-term development. This is how you build a franchise quarterback, through careful, deliberate steps. Now, as we look ahead, the upcoming preseason games and training camp practices will be critical. Each snap, each throw, each decision will be scrutinized by fans and analysts alike. The Browns are in a unique position right now. They have a veteran like Flacco providing stability, a rookie like Gabriel showing promise, and a young talent like Sanders developing behind the scenes. The coaching staff, led by Stefanski, will have to make some tough choices soon, decisions that could define the team's future for years to come. Will they go with the more experienced option, or will they trust their developmental process and give Gabriel or Sanders a shot at leading the team? And let's not forget the fans. Cleveland fans are some of the most passionate and knowledgeable in the league, and they're watching every move with bated breath. They want to see their team succeed, and they want a quarterback who can bring the city a new era of success. The stakes are high, and every practice rep, every game, every decision in the coming weeks will be analyzed and debated. The Browns organization knows this, and they're carefully managing this delicate quarterback competition, knowing it could be the difference between a playoff run and a rebuilding season. So, as we continue to follow this story, remember that it's not just about who's starting week 1. It's about the long-term vision of Cleveland's front office, about building a team that can contend for championships. It's about trusting the process, developing talent, and making strategic decisions that will pay dividends later. The quarterback battle is a microcosm of that larger effort. It's exciting, it's tense, and it's a saga that will unfold over the next few weeks. Cleveland Browns fans, keep your eyes on this space, because the next chapter could be the one that defines the season and beyond. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. What we do know for sure is that the Browns are taking a meticulous approach. They're not rushing into decisions. Instead, they're giving each quarterback the right environment to grow and prove themselves. It's a smart move, especially considering the high expectations this season. Cleveland has assembled a talented roster, and now it's about finding that quarterback who can lead them to victory, who can be the leader that the team and the city deserve. The competition is fierce, and every practice rep counts. The coaching staff is evaluating not only arm talent but decision-making, leadership, poise, and the ability to handle pressure. It's a lot to ask for, but that's what makes this story so compelling. And here's the kicker. The division rivals are watching too. The AFC North is known for its physicality and gritty defenses. A quarterback who can handle that pressure, who can thrive against tough defenses, will have a massive advantage. Cleveland's recent draft picks, their offseason moves, and the development of their quarterbacks are all pieces that could tip the scales in their favor. If Gabriel continues to impress and gain confidence, he might just be the dark horse that shocks everyone. On the other hand, If Pickett or Flacco can establish consistency and command the offense, the Browns could be in a prime position to challenge for the division title. This isn't just about a quarterback battle, it's about the identity of the Cleveland Browns moving forward. Are they building around a young, dynamic talent with upside, or are they trusting the veteran to steady the ship while the young guns develop? The answer will come soon enough, but right now, every practice rep, every throw, every decision is a piece of this larger puzzle. And as fans, we get to witness this unfolding story that could define the franchise for years to come. So in summary, Cleveland is in a fascinating moment. The quarterback room is crowded, yet clear in some ways, but still full of uncertainty. The coaching staff's patience and strategic planning suggest they're in no rush, but the clock is ticking. The preseason will be critical in revealing who the team's true leader is going to be. And for us fans, it's an exciting time, full of hope, suspense, and anticipation. Because when the season finally kicks off, we want to see our Browns with a quarterback who can lead us to victory, to the playoffs, and hopefully, another Super Bowl run. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. Thanks for being with us, and as always, go Browns!